It ain't that serious, but it is seriously funny. Yeah, I got a couple of things that is just you got to be from the hood and maybe even sold dope or something back in the day when you was a teenager, and you had to be in the right time period like '91, and you got to know how crackheads act. When they want some dope or yeah, they try to just when they fiending and shit like that. This what I mean. Yeah, it ain't that. It just shows you how crazy these people are, right? And it's just like that thing I keep seeing uh, in London. I think these just stop oil and they just keep stopping traffic. So that's what I'm saying. But over here, they're not doing that. But they getting it. That's what I'm saying. That rose race, all that shit. I think that's why some of these people really just ain't one crazy. Remember the stuff I keep reporting and showing on the my dash cam because I know what's going on. And yeah, sometimes I yell at it and blomp the horn too. Like I told you, there's guys who walked in and literally hit my car with his body, but real light. It was a bomb right by the homeless shelter or where it used to be, and he go like because he didn't want to get out the way. Anyway, I did a video about that, but and technically, even with the gang stalking, I could have bumped his ass and hit his ass and just kept going because they couldn't say nothing. How they could have proved it was me? We know because we're following you, we're stalking and harassing. I'm talking about the police. There's no way. So basically, they would have known who hit him, but they couldn't did nothing about it. So just one bomb. Who got and it wouldn't have left the dent. That car, that Nissan. It got soft steel. That new way. I don't think it would have left a bad dent at all. Because at that speed, I think the most probably could have broke some. But anyway, so here's another one. Let me see if y'all can see it. Now let me give a play-by-play. See, I'm slowing down because that's the pickup line for Instacart, right? And I'm doing the phone, and I wasn't even looking up, but I know I wasn't nobody in front of me. But just watch. Yeah, I keep forgetting that the camera ain't because I wasn't looking. I also at the end. You ain't catch what she did. First of all, who you see they do it almost every time I come there. Somebody all of a sudden somebody walks through the pickup line. And it's a black person, yeah, you see it's an older black woman, but she actually had to run for a second. She didn't have to. Matter of fact, she didn't. But wait, see, you'll see that she did like the side step, like a NFL running back. The juke moves. Cause she and make it so bad. She was walking slow on purpose, and she wanted me to. I guess she thought I was going. Like I said, sometimes I do snap, but I didn't even notice her. And so she's walking slow on purpose. Like I guess that's her assignment. Maybe they don't get paid if it don't make me mad. And then finally she overdoes it and does the little juke move and does the little two-step run. And that's when I really noticed her. But I wasn't moving, I had my foot on the brake. I already expected that when I was coming around the corner. I already knew somebody was gonna be there. Yeah, that's when you coming around the corner, and I already said to myself, somebody's gonna, yeah, nigga, gonna walk across the, gonna walk in front of me on purpose. They do it all the time, and sometimes they walk right there. And see, look, that's when you pull up. And so I'm still hitting the button like I'm here. You know, I just pulled up so they can come out and bring my shit, because you know they gonna be funny too and take extra time. And so the camera didn't see that she did the little juke move, and she still wasn't nowhere near me. And like I said, I had just let my foot off the brake. It's like, why would you, now you see somebody going into that turning lane? Why would you go there and not just go the other way? Because she's told to go do that. Why wouldn't you go? These folks are crazy, but like I said, that's what they're doing all over the world. I'm telling you, that's that just that like that in London, but they keep posting videos that them folks in London finally starting to put hands on it. They starting to touch them. They get them out the road. Like, why didn't you? Why? Yeah, she gonna come. I know you. Or you see a car is coming. Why you gonna walk in front of a car? And then she act like. And you also let me know that you know what you're doing when you do the little juke thing and run out the. Oh, like I'm sorry, and I'm in the car. So it literally. What I always did my whole life. That's another thing. It's not because I want people out my way. I'm impatient. Like I would never do that since I was a kid. When your mom would snatch you back from walking in front of a car, yeah, you don't know how many times you got. Well, before I really didn't, because I'm smart. So maybe one I only got snatched once or twice. Don't you walk in front of that car? Now you got grown ass black folks trying to get free a lottery ticket, as they call it. And that's what what is funny, because I just saw another video when I was finna start this live in Philadelphia. Uh, exactly what niggas in the hood do. Now I ain't never know about this type of stuff until I got out the army. But supposedly, well, ain't no supposedly, there was a bus accident in Philly. You can tell from the title. Fucking, I don't play that damn shit. Trying to.
The summer of Jeep starts now at Gastonia Chrysler Dodge Jeep.
Yeah, so I already know. Like I said, but I ain't know about any of this stuff till I got out the army. But them and they trying to get money and acting hurt all the time. And as soon as I saw it, now I know. I said, oh, okay. But that's what I'm saying. This was like, that's not what I did. I go because I wanted to not be hurt. You know what I'm saying? Once I got out on medical discharge. I'm still trying not to get, make myself thinking I can, back when I was young, when I first got out, thinking I can be back to at least close to 100%. But there's another some weird shit. Two buses crashed in each other. One ran into the back. You see all the comments. The niggas, they that they all finna come out. They finna. I'm like, y'all the ones who do all that fake shit. Like, and I did things after that. I still sometimes like, damn, I would never. With my luck though, and which would be good, I would be hurt legitimately, but I would heal fast. And see what they do now that I know, they got to keep on milking it, right? You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. I can't do that. I can't. If I was in that accident and I was fucked up, maybe even broke a leg or something. After 6 months, whatever. The doctor. I'm like, yeah, can you do? Yeah, he's like, this hurt. No, I got full mobility. I can't do that. They all, oh doc, I guarantee it. They still, oh I can't. It just hurts so bad when I sit there. I didn't see them. I didn't see all this, or maybe I didn't notice when I was a kid. I wasn't raised like that. But if I did know people like that, you know, and that's a good thing though. So I don't know how that works, but I still think everybody on there gonna get paid. But some of them gonna try to get paid forever because they keep saying the lottery ticket. It's something that I ain't never, yeah, man, a lottery ticket. See, I don't know bums like that. That's not a real nigga. I mean, yeah, we joke about it, and even I guess even a drug dealer, he might. Well, why would he be on the bus? That's what I'm saying. You got the bus got to hit his car, his Mercedes or so. That's what I'm saying. These are bums. They thought. I guess they thought because the Democrats told them I get my check from the VA. We're the same. It's like no, B, we're not the same. You're a bum. You know, and it's not putting them down. That's what I'm telling you. The white liberals, no, you don't know what they went. I do know what they went through, and some of them grew up with more money than I did. Shit, I don't want to hear that shit. Well, if you feel like that, then you give them your money. Shit, y'all sending them bums at me. But that's not the funny. That's funny too. But the funniest one I gotta show is this last one right here. When I got to the other store, uh, wait a minute. So what the hell happened? Wait a minute. God damn it, how the hell? Nah, I put this one. Oh, they okay. So they I don't know how because they somehow they deleted all my damn videos. All of a sudden that ain't no damn videos. I didn't even delete it. Wait a minute. Hold on, I gotta come back. As a matter of fact, where's the video on the way home? Unless it's on here. No, I didn't use this. Oh yeah, I did. All right, I did use this one. All right, I used the other one. But this would had me scared for a minute. I was real scared, y'all. I really was because all right. Let me give the story. So I park in that spot damn near all the time. At that other store, the Harris Teeter, the veteran spot, because it's empty. And that's another thing. Uh, so anyway, this guy. It's just so remember I just said I got a haircut the other day, and now I bought some stuff so I can cut it myself, keep it fresh every day. 'Cause I knew they was gonna be mad. I promise you. All right, so when I get in the car, I didn't really pay attention to, but I did notice him because that's the joke I got. I did notice him because he just got it's like a comedy '80s movie, like he just got his hair permed. Yeah, look at him. And I was just so scared that he was leaving. And you know me, because that would have fucked up my joke. I just wanted somebody to see this shit. And trust me, because look, I'll show you what he do. That's why I said it's like, matter of fact, I'll tell you what movie it reminded me. Yeah, y'all couldn't see that. I don't think I caught it. I think you can see him. Yeah, there you go. I still laugh. I can't help it. You had to understand the context. Oh man, I did. I thought I caught him on the camera. He started running his hands through his hair. He did. And no, it didn't. It didn't. I don't know what it was supposed to. It's like, did I make my hair? You see my hair texture? We call it nappy. I don't care. I'm from the '80s. I was born in the '70s. Yeah. But I know my. That's why I keep it cut. My hair nappy. And so I ain't got no perm, no. Remember the '90s, Snoop Dogg and the rest of them had perms. I never had a perm. Because I was in the army. I never had a Jerry curl in the '80s when I was little. My mom didn't do that to me. My folks, my people, nobody. I never had cornrows, but I never had the cornrows, or I never had braids. I never had none of this stuff. I never had this stuff. But I just keep a little simple haircut. And I promise you that because he first of all he opened his hatch was open, and they're mad about the hatch because I got that speaker back there. I got a different one, but I don't think I thought I caught him all the way. And so he's definitely he. I don't run my hands through my hair, unless I just picked it. Matter of fact, I use an Afro pick. I tell you, Democrats are crazy. funny. What? But I was so scared he was gonna leave. I wanted to catch him because it just reminded me of high school. We'd have been laughing our ass off. He got that luscious, yeah, he got luscious hair. Did you see him roll? I think I was laughing too hard. He ran his hand through it. He ran his hand through his hair. It's so luscious. So it reminded me of Top Secret when I was a kid. I saw that like in 80, 85 or 84 when it first must have rented it. Reminded me of Nigel. Yeah, boo boo, Val Kilmer. The bad guy, Nigel.
That moose. Yeah. He told me the Polaris mine will be ready on Sunday. Sunday? We'll have to move out tonight. I'll be back in a minute.
And this ain't no homophobia, none of that. If you gay, that's fine. But dudes, we're dudes. We don't compete with our hair, man. You get your hair done because we're not done. I've been around whatever. Y'all been saying that shit. You know, it's a haircut. Where I'm from, your homie got some clippers in high school. My homie, he hook it up. $2. They charge me $2, you know, and then we can go hang out. You know what I'm saying? Give him $2. He hook your fade up. He hook your, you know, your low cut, your Caesar. That's it. Nowadays, these Democrats, because all the women in charge, you know, these black women that, yeah, to them, I guess, I don't know. I'm telling you, it's just weird. I really can't understand what it's about that dudes competing about hair. Dude, just, it's like, how do you get a job if your hair is not, you know, in regulation? Well, with civilians, you know, I'm a civilian too. So, I mean, ain't no regulation, but I'm just saying, even in high school, you still had to have a haircut. You know, the football, well, back then, now they all got long hair. The black dudes, they got, all the football players got that long, weird hair that they spend all that money on. But it's like, yeah, keep your hair cut, man. You gotta have a haircut. It's like, didn't they teach y'all boys nothing? And to them, I told you, I was in the barber shop. Matter of fact, the dude that still cut my hair, but now he comes here. You know, he does house calls. But this is about 3 years ago. And I was, you know, they're doing the stalking. It was two young kids, you know, two little bummy kids. Looked like they were 18, had on bummy clothes. And like that's another thing. When I was 18, there was no way I would be that bummy. All these jobs, especially here, they got more jobs here than Birmingham for teenagers. They got way more, you know, and way more easier ways for a teen. There's no way we be none of my crew. We're not looking like bums. We got a little bit of money. I don't care. You know, you ain't even got to sell drugs. You know, you get a job. We had jobs, fast food. I had one job uh, after school, and there's about 3 or 4 of us that worked there from my high school that cleaned the office building, 4 hours every night. You know, that was a nice little gig. You know, at 18 years old, it's like, you know what? That's when I say that it's not, oh, their parents might not have more. They, you know, whatever. The point is, no, ain't no way, and nobody should have to tell you that. As a man, well, yeah, 18-year-old young man, you should want that money. There's no way somebody should, you know, your homeboy should. The only reason somebody told you is because he hipping you to it. Your homeboy, hey, you know, so and so hiring, man. Shit, they hiring off the, you know, they hiring on the spot. They need people. They need, yeah, they you know, da da da. They can't keep nobody. You know, you 18, fuck it, I'll do that shit. But he's like, well, anyway, back to that story. The the yeah, he said if you want to, you know, they're doing the street there, they're talking to each other like, yeah, you want to look like, I guess they trying to hint to me that I got to pay more money. I'm like, nigga, haircuts ain't even supposed to cost $20. I don't even think, well, now maybe with all this Democrat Biden inflation, 20, but for a dude in 2003, whatever, when I was, you know, that's when I started cutting my own hair. But it was a simple cut, you know, it wasn't a bald head, it was a low cut. And I ain't care because I wasn't paying no $18. And I could tell the dude's just, you know, taking his time on purpose so he could justify charging $18 for a haircut. Like, man, you crazy. And they talk about you what look like a celebrity. That's what he said. You got. I'm like, that's what I'm telling. This is wrong with these kids. They think getting a haircut means you want to look like a celebrity. Not like you just getting a haircut to be presentable. Your mom didn't. Your mom taught you. You know, remember when you was real little. You cry when you got a haircut because everybody rubbing your cheeks. Oh, he's so handsome. When you about 3 or 4 years old, that shit make you cry. Now everybody laughing because you you crying because everybody, because you got a haircut. You hated that shit, but it's like who raised animals raised these kids that they think you get a haircut, you try to look like a celebrity. It's like what? Yeah, because he said you wouldn't get a haircut. You want to look like a celebrity. You gotta pay celebrity prices. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Get a job. How you gonna get a job with your shit? Look now, I guess the other dudes that spend all that money. To me, that shit out of regulation. Cause I didn't seen cops with hair down, male cops now. They got it in a big old bun. I just seen it here. Like yeah, they look like one of them celebrities. They look like one of them with that long hair, whatever. I think it's fake. Like a woman got a weave, and it's done tight. Meaning they just got it done and expensive. But you're in a cop uniform, and you got hair. That's like a white dude with a man bun and a cop uniform. How you gonna have that much? Ain't that out of regulations? I know it's not the military, but don't you got to be able to put on headgear? Riot gear, tear gas shit, just like in the military, gas masks and shit like that. This motherfucker had some shit. And not only that, with a cop, you more likely to get into a fight than a soldier. Because we're not trying to fight the enemy hand to hand combat. That's more for the guys, that community, special forces, that go behind lines. But the rest of us who just so a cop though, you get into a fight with a dude, this nigga snatching your hair. It's like what that. But can't say nothing. That you just hate. Like nah, that shit to me don't look right. It really don't look right for a cop to have a male cop to have braids that look like it just don't look professional. Don't like I said all the hairs it might propose like dude just gotta be like the rest of them. We's in the army or just gotta keep your hair in rigs till you get out. Then you can grow you some long hair or get some braids or cornrows or something. Or go undercover. Yeah, but you in uniform. But anyway, I just thought that was so funny with the dude. So they really. I guess they thought, oh well, let me stop, cutting my hair, because I don't want to be, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. What am I supposed to say? Oh, I don't want to piss that guy with all that hair off. So I'm pretty sure nobody's scared of him. Uh, looks like he spent a hell of a lot of money, or maybe they just did his hair. They probably did. They put some perk or what is that stuff? Shampoo and conditioner and shine his hair up. Oh shit! I don't know what's wrong with these dudes, but anyway, that's all I had to say. It just was funny. I'm out of here again.